Good morning, world. What's up, Libra land? Actually, I'm gonna put sparkly rock in the middle there. Hey, Brianna. Hey, friend. Hey. Sarah. Bonjour. I'm so glad people are getting notified pretty quickly. Knock on wood. That's nice. That's nice. I appreciate that, YouTube. Good morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Connie, hi. How do I say your name? Jas. Jas? Rita? Myrna? I'm not sure if I said your name correctly. Apologies if I did not. Hey, Christina. Hi, Minkoya. All these beautiful names. What's up, Ayetta? Hey, sis. Hey. That's my girl. It's Polish. Nice. Are you Polish? Is that what you're saying? Polish or Polish? Tony, thank you. Thank you for being here. Either way. Now, how do I want to say your name correctly? Tonicia. Ooh, I hope I said that right. That is so pretty. Tonicia. Did I say that correctly? Hi, Vonda. Catherine. Jason. Sheila. Melissa. Chastity. Big Siri. What's up? Catrice. Andres. 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 Lisa. Yes, shout out to those that gifts memberships. Chastity wanted to thank whoever gifted her the membership. I have the best members. My Libra landers and Libra loyals and subscribers. I got new decks, y'all. So I took my daughter and her friends to the mall yesterday, and I have had a gift card in my wallet. And it was a nice little surprise. So I had a BAM gift card forever. Books a million, right? And I'm like, oh, they sell decks now. I'm like, I'm about to go get some new decks with this gift card real quick. So I go up in BAM. And first I found like the playing card area. And I found this deck. It looked so interesting to me. And I was like, well, I can read with it just as, it's a playing game. It's a playing card game. It's not an Oracle or tarot deck. Okay. So, but it's Alice in Wonderland theme. And I was like, this is cool. So I'm going to try to read with it. I opened it up last night and I tried. We'll just see how it goes. But then I got this little cool deck. It's called the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. I'm excited about this cute little deck. So the first message I got when I was shuffling is this card. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to pronounce all these runes, but Othala. Guess what this means? It's like a little hermit. It's a hermit crab. What's wild is, yeah. Oh, here comes the Cardinals. So let me tell you guys what this means. Oh, Allah. You know how we've been getting like, you're coming into a home, or some of us are coming into land and property. Listen to what this card says. I'm just like, okay, bring it on. If I can find it in the book. Maybe, maybe not. There it is. Okay. Look at the beautiful home the little hermit crab has inherited from the crab that came before him. If each generation, and I'm not picking up on like, oh, you're, you know, I'll just be honest. I'm not picking up on this is like your parents or something, you know, God forbid. Like, no, that's not happening. You're not inheriting something like, unless you're older already and your parents are on the other side already, then yes, this is talking about that. But if they're still here, that's not what I'm talking about. This inheritance is coming in from a different person, a different avenue, a different way. Okay? But it says, if each generation treats this shell with delicacy and contributes their own positive acts of care, upkeep, and enhancement, the ancestral property. See, some of us are coming into some type of ancestral property, but it's not our family that's giving it to us. It's like a person that admires you, okay? That loves you, a friend. I don't know, Libra. They're not in your family though, for the majority of I'm picking up on this energy. Unless, like I said, you've got this family that's already on the other side, you've been waiting on some type of inheritance and whatever, that's true. That's coming. You're getting that. But the majority of us, no, it's not coming from our direct familial line. Okay? So, here we go. I just had to get that out there. And do you hear the cardinal? It's like, yes, yes. So, some of us are inheriting some type of ancestral property because they know you'll do right with it. You will take care of it. You will love it. You will, I'm just saying, this is what I'm picking up on for some Librans. This maybe it's some type of ancestral land. You know what I mean? Like, which a lot of the US is. I mean, the whole world. Anyway, what am I talking about? The ancestral property, it's probably some type of sacred land is what I mean. Like, the native spirits of the land that I'm picking up on are strong, okay? It will remain strong, this ancestral property, and it will give strength to the lineage going forward. So you're like taking on something generational and you're going to take it into the future, and then you're going to leave it to a generation after you. Othala asks you to look at your place in time and space, both in terms of the inheritance coming to you and the inheritance you will leave behind. Listen up, Libra. It calls for the wise management of resources. You have proven to be trusty. Like, I just said trusty. Wow. Trustworthy is what I was going to say. You have proven to be trustworthy. whoever I'm reading for, when it comes to taking on this property, this land, this home, like the hermit crab inherited this shell. Another hermit crab that came before him lived there, okay? It's got crystals growing on the back of the shell and everything. It's gorgeous. There's a close-up. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Look at the coral reef and the crystals. This is about home, inheritance, group prosperity, heritage, ancestors. This rune can also be used to aid you in standing your ground and setting boundaries. All right. Let's shuffle the deck and see what would like to come out. Excuse me. I love it because each card has a different animal. Look at the whale and the jellyfish. It's a pretty deck. I think it's, yes, the pyrite, the fool's gold. Pamela, hey, beautiful. Yep, this is one of the first crystals I bought myself a long time ago. Long time ago. I think I got that crystal the same time I got that smoky quartz one. It really was one of the first crystals I ever bought myself. Ooh, look at the buck. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look like the Ace of Pentacles? With the fern. The fern plant is very protective. And look at that masculine energy with the buck and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a masculine. There could be an earth sign with that pentacle of significance, but this is a masculine energy, very, very protective over you and their money. Some coffee. There's the hummingbird. All right, I'm going to shuffle. Good morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Pop out, please. Wow. Look at that with the full moon. And it came out with, I think, what is that little bird? It looks like a hummingbird. Is it a kingfisher? I'm not sure. But wow, the full moon. And we're definitely still under the influence of the full moon. For sure. All right, so let's see what this means. Ooh, look what's at the bottom. So this is a brand new deck. So I'm seeing these cards, the majority of these cards for the first time with you guys on this live stream. I just got this deck yesterday. Look at that. It's clutching a key. It's two snakes. There's a key. There's an eye right here. Look at the eye. It's like a secret eye. I heard secret eye. What's that song? It's not called Secret Eye. It's not Secret Spy. Something Eyes. Hungry Eyes? Is that what the song is called? Hungry Eyes? Ooh, with the two snakes though? Hold on. What is that song called? Am I tripping? I just heard Hungry Eyes. Oh, my. Clutching my pearls. Hungry Eyes. Hold on. I'm letting my other device load up for a second. Is there a song called Hungry Eyes? Eric Carmen. Yeah. Wow. I've never been channeled that song before. Yes, there is a song called Hungry Eyes performed by Eric Carmen, a former member of the band Raspberries. The song was featured in the 1987 film Dirty Dancing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Libra. Let's go. I'm going to read, what is this? Manas. What is that? A little prairie dog? Is that a prairie dog? Is that what they're called? They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Little prairie dogs. We're about to see. The meerkat. Okay, similar. The meerkat. The keenly intelligent meerkat finds joy in family and kin. Each individual contributes their own strengths to the betterment and success of the family and society. Lessons, okay. Lessons learned by one generation. Wow, this is a continuous message. Lessons learned by one generation are then passed down to those that follow, continuing to strengthen and protect the family. As much as Manaz speaks of the joy of family and kinship, this rune represents the rational mind and intelligence rather than emotion and instinct. When you're presented with this rune, it is time to leave emotions behind and return to the rational. That makes so much sense with it being Virgo season. Virgos are very rational, practical. Yes, numbers, people, business, back to business. All those emotions from Cancer season and Leo season and all those retrogrades from the summer, it's like, okay, leaving that behind. Starting fresh, which is perfect because the lunar eclipse, you're supposed to start fresh today. The lunar eclipse was yesterday. So the sun fully eclipsed the moon. So now we're beginning new. I mean, I guess you'll really be starting fresh with the incoming of Libra season, which is perfect for us around the new moon, the solar eclipse, which will be in what, 2 weeks? So now between the next 2 weeks, now and Libra season, the beginning of Libra season, it's just time to get down to business. Confirmation. Leave emotions behind, return to the rational. It references the seed of divine intelligence in the human soul and our united collective potential. This is a time for the mind, memory, and learning. Oh, thank you, Mr. Al. Thank you so much. I appreciate that super. Shout out to Mr. Al. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. Moon Goddess Lee says, hoot, hoot, Mr. Al. I love Libra. I love Libraland. I love my Libras. Well, you're not my Libras, but you're my soul family. You know what I mean. Okay. This is humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, and learning. Use this rune as an aid to access the collective unconscious of Earth and humanity. Draw it in the sand at the beach or in the dirt when forest bathing. Oh my gosh, I forget that they call it that. Like literally just going out into the woods, into the forest. They call it forest bathing. It's like, I don't know. I grew up playing in the woods, in the forest. And yeah, the whole time we've been forest bathing. I mean, it sounds nice. How cool though. So draw this rune. You see that? This one. In the sand, if you're at the beach. Bless. Oh my gosh. If you're at the beach or you live by the beach. I'm not going to say lucky you. Just blessings to you. Because I don't like when people say like, oh, lucky you or must be nice. Things like that. That's like low-key hater-ish. So blessed be if you live by the beach. That's freaking awesome. But yes, you can also draw it in the dirt if you live by some woods or the forest. Or just, you know, any type of park or nature area if you live in the city. Okay. All right. It sounded cooler if you were able to draw it in the sand. That's all. But forest bathing is nice too. In any type of green space. Okay. Let's read So Wilo. So Wilo. Yep, it's the kingfisher. Okay. And you know, the only reason I knew that that was a kingfisher bird is because of my animal totem tarot deck. That's literally, it represents the Ace of Cups. Okay, I guess we're sticking with the familiars today. Let me get out that tarot deck. We're going to be working with the familiars today, Libra. This is going to be an animal totem based live. At least the beginning portions. All right. See, I learned what different kinds of animals are from this tarot deck. Animal totem tarot. It's the only reason I knew that was a kingfisher. So I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. And I'm pretty sure it's the Ace of Cups. I love the Ace of Pentacles in this deck because it's literally turning to Shinola, the dung beetle. That will always be humorous to me. Okay. Where are you at, Kingfisher? Sheesh. I promise it's here. I guess it's going to be the last card I find, which is going to be insane. Okay. Fourth to last card. All right. Here we go. Boom. The Ace of Cups. Your cup overfloweth. Let's read. So why low? Kingfisher, 32. Someone could be 32. The sun flashes. Why did I say it like that? The sun flashes off the brilliant feathers of the kingfisher as he bursts from the water. Droplets sparkling like diamonds. Ooh! Yes, look at the sparkles. Diamonds are forever. They won't leave in the night. Have no fear that they might desert me. Boom, 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 boom. Diamonds are forever. Droplets sparkling like diamonds, filled with pure life force. The vibrant little bird has boundless energy and overflows with well-being. So Wilo holds within it the radiance of the sun. It is the energy of life, strength of character, and completeness. This rune speaks of clear vision, the victory of good over evil, and light dispelling the dark. Good fortune and prosperity await you. You have the energy to overcome any challenges and achieve your life goals. And I'm getting text messages right now as confirmation to what I'm saying right now for you, Libra. I'm getting text messages back to back. I have my ringtone off today, so you guys aren't hearing it, but I'm seeing it on the screen. You have the energy to overcome any challenges and achieve your life goals. This is success, sensuality, wholeness, life force, and victory. Interesting. I was going to bring out my goldish colored crystals today, but I just rolled with what I still had on the table. But it says work with citrine with this energy. Work with citrine to enhance your life force energy. All right, Libra. I want to read this snake card, and then we're going to move into the tarot. Ooh, look what's behind the snake card. This deck is so cool. Okay. Look, it's the white owl. And it's carrying a fiery wand. And it's reading a book. It's reading something. Wisdom, knowledge. That's like light a fire under your butt and get back to the books or something. Okay, let's see. Perthro? Perthro? The snake rune. 28. Somebody could be 28 of significance. The two-headed snake with her third eye open. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. The two-headed snake with her third eye open is able to see all that is fated and has yet to manifest. Ooh! Living between the known and unknown. She counts prophecy as her domain. Cosmic and primal laws. Oh my gosh. I had to mute it because I was getting so much confirmation. I've literally had nothing but coffee and I had to burp so much. So I muted it because that is not something I like to do on camera. Okay. But this is a lot of confirmation for this card. Sheesh. It's giving me high priestess energy, to be honest. Living between the known and unknown. She counts prophecy as her domain. That's very much high priestess energy. Okay. Cosmic and primal laws unfold before her. She moves between their patterns, playing out her unique journey with the choices she makes of her own free will. So I'm reading for Librans that are moving into a more, you've been doing your own thing. Sovereignty, you know? The high priestess sits alone more times, more often than not. The high priestess energy sits alone. It's like, you can't sit with us. It's like, babe, you can't sit with me. Anyway, playing out her unique journey with the choices she makes of her own free will. Perthrow, I don't know if I'm saying that right, like Iwaz is a deeply mystical rune and deals with the fundamental mysteries of the universe, such as the flow of individual and collective fate. The arrival of Perthrow in a reading is a good omen if an outcome is yet unknown. It represents individual choice interacting with fate. That's so crazy because that's always how I've felt this life is. Like, we do make our own choices. Like, you can choose to take a different route that day. You can choose to make a different choice. Like, every day, you do have a choice. But there's also fate and destiny as well. And I know that sounds whatever, but they coexist. Free will and fate. And that's literally what this card is saying, too. There's an underlying joyfulness to this rune. It is also a birthing rune connected to women's mysteries. Good omen, fate, the unknown, initiation, the occult. All right, Libra. I have to read about the owl. Hold on. Last one. Ooh, and look what's behind the owl. Another full moon card. Those are like roses with the thorns and the wolf and the fire. They're so cool. Okay. One more. Kanaz. Kanaz. The barn owl. Wow, I turned right to it. The acquisition of wisdom, knowledge, and insight has been the owl's fort since the beginning of time. They have sharp eyes that can see in the dark what others need light to perceive. The companion of many goddesses across many cultures, the owl is a holder of their occult secrets. Okay. Okay, Libra. Sounds like somebody's being initiated into some type of occult mystery group. I was going to say school, but hey, because it's giving Harry Potter, right? It's giving mystery school. I'm just saying. For the unaware creature, they are fearsome. Kanaz has the hot, bright energy of fire and the illuminating torch. It represents the search for truth and knowledge and a burning creative drive. In a reading, Kanaz speaks of artistic and technical ability and honing your craft, lighting your way through the dark. It encourages you to be a self-starter. That's so wild. Didn't I just say like 10 minutes ago? I'm like, this read is for those Librans that you've been doing your own thing. You've been doing your own thug thizzle. You're more of a sovereign person. You've been sitting by yourself. Like, what? You are a self-starter. Let's go, Libra. A leader. You take initiative. You're guided by curiosity and intelligence. Yes. Yes, I do feel guided by curiosity and intelligence. People have been trying to play, you know what I mean? Like play on your intelligence, like test. I forget what it's called right now. Whatever. They have, but it doesn't matter. It's like, are they helping better? Like, what are they doing? Are they helping better anything in your life, in the collective's lives? Are they helping you make money? Are they putting money in the pockets of other, like, whatever. Bless you, Rita. Thank you so much. You don't have to explain yourself, your education level, or anything like that to anyone. Let them think whatever, you just keep getting better. Because comparison is forever the thief of joy. I literally have to tell myself that when somebody plays with my intelligence. Like tries to, they just say little slick things like I'm uneducated or something. And I'm like, I completely just, I know exactly what you're saying to me right now. And you're trying to be funny and you're trying to make me feel, you're trying to make me lose confidence. Like I see your game. And then what goes through my mind is like, even if that person has a higher education level than me or has more money than me, okay? Comparison is the thief of joy. And why would a person that has a higher level of education or a higher income bracket than me be trying to make me feel a way about myself? That's so bizarre to me. It's like you're already, you know, quote unquote, on a higher level, right? In this point in the time, in this point in the game, not for long, but at this present moment, you know, they may be perceived that way. I'll just never understand it. So comparison is forever the thief of joy. And let them think whatever, just keep getting better. Okay? You're a self-starter. Some of us didn't have to take the traditional route. We're different. Librans, we're the only inanimate sign of the zodiac. We are different. We're the scales. Maybe there's like a jealousy because people can't like place us in a box, or we're not like others, or we don't care to be like others. We do our own thing. So maybe that's what it is. All right. Anyways, lighting your way through the dark, Libra. This encourages you to be a self-starter. Take initiative guided by curiosity and intelligence. This is all about learning, offspring, creativity, skill, enlightenment. And second mention back to back of the occult teachings and knowledge. All right. Libra, let's go. I do want to pull a few messages for our week ahead using this little clarity power pack. It's always subconscious. It's never direct. I have dealt with that type of behavior from people all my life. They don't come up to me and be like, oh yeah, I'm better than you because I have a higher level of education. No, they sneak things in very under the radar. Their comments are always on like, you have to, if your third eye was not awakened, you might just laugh it off. Or you might not be able to read through what they're actually telling you. And it's not me overthinking it. Sometimes, yes, but no, not usually. Okay? Librans do have a tendency to overthink sometimes, but that's usually not the case. I've dealt with subconscious effery from people my entire life. So I've been trained since a child to read the room. Literally. I've been reading the room since I can remember. I've been reading the underlying energies for as long as I can remember. And I know so many of you know exactly what I'm saying. Yep. Let's go, Libra. Ooh, my ears are starting to burn. Somebody's talking. Somebody's talking about us. Let's get 7. What is today? September 8th, 7th? What is today? The 8th? It's the 8th, and it's 8 a.m. It's 8:13 a.m., Monday, September 8th. All right, we'll get 8. Okay. Oh my goodness. Try to understand the other point of view. I think think we always do. We're very tolerant, like I was just talking about, laughing off people's subconscious effery when they try to make you feel away. I'm very tolerant. I laugh it off all constantly, every single time. But I store it in my memory bank. Like, I forgive quickly or whatever when it comes to petty crap, but I don't forget. To get past jealousy, you must love in a detached way. Okay, that's a romantic type of vibe message for anybody in a relationship that has like jealousy around their partner. To get past that, you must love in a detached way. Yeah. That's hard when you're in love. I get it. Start by using positive words of encouragement to yourself and to others, and stop yourself when you go negative. Oh, I just did that yesterday. I tried. Faith without the work behind it is pointless. Boom ski. Yep, faith without works is donezo. The situation will change if you stop blaming and try to understand. An obstacle can be an opportunity in disguise. True love is a deep understanding of the needs of the person you love. Okay, 2 love messages for those in a relationship. Be still. Taking action at this time is not recommended. Okay. All right, Libra. Ooh, I cut the deck open to the Queen of Swords. It's almost her birthday season. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because the Queen of Swords is a Virgo and Libra. Her birthday, let me get my tarot book, my big tarot book. The Queen of Swords if your birthday falls between these dates, the Queen of Swords is your card. September 12th to October 12th. So I'm September 30th. So Queen of Swords is my energy. September 12th to October 12th. Shout out to anybody else whose birthday is between those dates. When the Queen of Swords appears, you can expect to meet a woman who embodies all the qualities of the Aries Swords cards. A quick thinker with keen intelligence, heightened powers of observation. Quit playing. I was just talking about reading the room. Quick wit and a sharp tongue. Yes, that sharp tongue. We've had to learn how to not dull our sharp tongues, but keep them in check over the years. Because that as well, I've always had a smart mouth since a child too. Like smart aleck. So, so I don't know if some of you were smart mouth. Not like all the time. I was a very kind child. I was a good kid, but I developed that smart mouth though, by, I don't know, defense or I don't know. I just always kind of had that sassy, smart mouth since as long as I can remember. Like 5, yo. Like, oh, that's funny. Aubrey says, I was ruthless. See? See, sis? I know. Yes. See? Pamela says, me too. Yes. Theater. I love you, Libraland. Okay. She didn't get to be the Queen of Swords by staying quiet. Wow. And you can count on her to make her observations and thoughts clear in any company. She can be diplomatic, but just as often, she can be demanding and autocratic. If she's on your side, the Queen of Swords can be the life of the party. If not, you might want to take cover if she decides to cut you down to size. Oop. This is so interesting to me. Because this other part to the Queen of Swords, you know, is only going to resonate with a few people. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Ooh, I just got chills. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Stacy, for gifting memberships. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ring the bell, you guys. Stacy. Bless you, Stacy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's what's up. Be the Empress. Jay, Libra Rise. Yes. Okay, Beth. Okay. Welcome to my new members. Welcome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Stacy. Appreciate that. Okay, so what comes next is wild. I don't know. Do I want to say it? Historically, we'll say this. Historically, the Queen of Swords was thought to represent anyone who has suffered a devastating emotional loss. I just find that interesting. I've been wanting to do a reading, like messages from our passed over loved ones, like what they want to say. I was going to do that today, but then I was like, no, I'll just, see what comes out. We'll just use the new decks I got and we'll just go with the flow and see what comes out. So I'll do that soon. I'll do an entire reading where we just try to tap in to our passed over loved ones and get messages from them. So historically, what that means is anyone that has suffered a tragic emotional loss, anyone that has lost a loved one to the other side. Historically, that's what that represents. A devastating emotional loss. But it's not a loss because they're not lost. They're just on the other side of the veil. Bless you, Jean. Thank you for being a Libra lander. She said, thank you for just being you. Bless you, beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, so listen. The lucky grasshopper with the fool. On Saturday, when I went to my daughter's tournament, when I was walking into the school that it was at, it was at a distance. Like it was an away tournament, an away game. And I'm walking into this school and there was a green grasshopper on the door, yo. And I said to myself, we're going to win this whole thing. And guess what they did? They won the whole thing. Confirmation, I'm getting a toll-free call. So anyway, lucky grasshopper, Libra. My condolences to you, James. My condolences. Bless you. And bless your loved ones. Michelle Bell. Oh, wow. Stacy says, I just had one in my car on my radio. Ooh, that is so lucky. It is so lucky. Seriously. Oh my gosh. You heard me shuffling. I just cut the deck open again. Let's go. Kingfisher, back again. Ace of Cups, your cup overfloweth. Let's go. Ooh, that was so quick. The Ace of Swords. All right. The panda eating the bamboo, and Aubrey literally just wrote, I love good food. Aubrey, sis, you are tuned in, tapped in, telepathically connected. It's literally the panda eating a bunch of bamboo because they have to eat a lot to maintain their bear stature. Let's go. Ace of Swords. But it's healthy. It's green, you know. It's bamboo. So yeah, something about good for you food. Good food. Yep. There's something about that that's significant. Ace of Swords. Oh, my thumb just popped. Ace of Swords, panda. Sometimes in order for a moment of clarity to hit, you have to go do something else, like eat. It is not always about clearing one's mind as much as it is about distracting it from what it was you were trying to think about. Food is a great distraction from your thoughts. It moves your mind from thinking to just being open and available. This is also called grounding the energy so it is more focused. On that note, what's for lunch? This is so funny. The timing that I'm doing this reading, I mean, it's morning, but that's funny. I don't know. I don't know what the heck's going to be for lunch today. I don't know. The great panda likes to eat a lot. In fact, it spends most of its life eating. You don't get that cuddly by restricting your calories. The panda spends up to 14 hours a day eating. That's a lot of teeth and jaw action. You could say this guy has a lot to chew on. The Ace of Swords stands upright with its point towards the heavens in the panda's enclosure as a symbol of truth, knowledge, and reason. The truth is, sometimes you have to consume a lot of information before you attain the knowledge you need to make the appropriate decision. The panda and the Ace of Swords reminds us that we don't always get the quick and easy answer. Quite the opposite, actually. You need to take your time, gather all the information you can, and devour it. In business and career, the eating habits of the panda take time, lots and lots of time. In order to make the right move at the right time, you need the right information. With the Ace of Swords at your disposal, you can cut through all the unnecessary distractions and just focus on what needs to be obtained. That's the energy I feel. Like, I have no time to even, like, I'll catch myself. I'm already taking a break from IG. Like, I only have YouTube and IG and a personal Facebook that I never get on hardly. But I'm already taking a break from social media other than YouTube, obviously. So it's just like lock in time. It's seriously lock in time. I saw a post the other day and it just woke me up. It was like, you have 4 more months of 2025. If you lock in now, if you lock in for the last 4 months, imagine how ahead you'll be come the new year, come January. If you lock in now, you'll get most everything what you need done, and you'll be ahead come the new year. So put all distractions aside. Lock in, Libra. And this literally says to cut through all the unnecessary distractions and just focus on what needs to be obtained. And that's in the area of business and career. Spirit just said playtime is over. Not that it ever was playtime, but playtime's over for now. The Ace of Swords offers you the starting point to an honest and open dialogue. Under the watchful eye of the panda, you have the time you need to make your point. Just remember the sword cuts both ways. When you have had your time to speak, honor those around you and take a seat and listen. Really listen. Take in all that is being offered to you. In health and well-being, when one is on a plant-based diet, there's no need to count calories. In fact, you can eat what you want when you want it and not have to worry about a thing. Now, this is some healthy information to chew on. So more veggies, more fruits. Libra. Also root vegetables, which is that time of year. Root vegetables, grounding energy. Where do you need to cut through unnecessary distractions right now? How do you stay focused and keep your mind sharp? And the Two of Swords is at the bottom. Wow. The Ace to the 2. Hold on a second. Two of Swords. Wilson's Plover. Decisions are not always easy to make, And it can be so easy to talk yourself out of doing something you really want to do. But ultimately, you need to make a decision. Will you go with your gut or will you go with your head? Everything looks so magical on the shoreline, yet you can't stay in this in between place for long. Things change quickly here, and your time is limited. There is no room for procrastination here. Okay, message. 111 thumbs up, 133 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, Libra. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, they've tried to block you from this for so long. 5 of Swords. But this is your destiny. This is your birthright. 9 of Pentacles. You were chosen for this. Out of your ancestors, out of your lineage. From your ancestors, excuse me. You already have all that you need right where you are. So take it easy, slow down, and just this once, allow yourself to stop and smell the roses. It's okay to relax for a moment because where you are is safe and protected. Here in this garden, no one needs or wants anything from you. Relax, take a deep breath, and count your blessings. Message from the tortoise. The tortoise is one of Earth's gentle giants. He moves at his own slow pace, carrying all of his worldly possessions wherever he goes. Everything he could possibly need is right there in his shell, fully protected and hidden away from prying eyes. What is it with the shell? We started off this reading with the hermit crab. Othala. This is coming out again in a whole nother different, life form. Interesting. Living well over 100 years, these gentle giants move to their own time, a much slower time, a time where all is provided and everything comes exactly when it is meant to, and not a second before. The 9 of Pentacles is more a card of how to build and sustain resources over the long term. There is nothing short term about this card. The garden in which the pentacles and the tortoise find themselves also shows how things grow, change, and rejuvenate over time. The 9 of Pentacles offers a lesson about stamina and the long haul. Do what needs to be done so that what you need in the future will already be taken care of. Like I was saying, if you lock in now, the next 4 months, September, October, November, December, come January, a lot of the stuff will already be taken care of. And you can actually celebrate the new year and not be stressing and setting new goals because you're already ahead. Like you've already been working on your goals the last 4 months of 2025. So when 2026 arrives, which, 2026 is a number 1 year. It's truly a new beginning, a new start. We're in a number 9 year now. 2 plus 2 plus 6 is 10. That's a 1. That's a whole new beginning. All right, let's see. Business and career. When it comes to business, it's very easy to get caught up in the making of money, but money itself comes and goes. What stays is wealth. That part. Wealth and money are not the same. That part. They require two totally different mindsets. That part. Which mindset are you using to build your business? In family and relationships, the tortoise moves slowly. It's not in a hurry. Instead, it takes time to enjoy the scenery. Can you say the same with your relationship? Are you taking the time to enjoy where you are right now with your partner? Or are you too busy worrying about what comes next? This card lets you know that everything you need for this relationship to grow is already there. You just need to be present and aware of it in the moment. Health and well-being. How would you like to have the life expectancy and health of a tortoise? If so, you need to be more like the tortoise. Slow down, take your time in all things, including eating and learning to enjoy the current space you occupy. Health is not a race to the finish, but an ongoing form of dedication and devotion to your physical vessel, and this takes time. But now is the time to get serious about that, about your health. Like, don't waste any more time getting serious about your health, about your wealth. Haha, health is wealth. Yes. Both apply here. Seriously. Are you chasing money or are you interested in building wealth? Do you need to slow down and take the time to really explore all the gifts you already have? Where do you need to protect what you have so it can grow and multiply? It's a lot of protection around, you too, Libra. And it's also about protecting what's yours. Your home, your family, your wealth, your legacy. With both of those, the tortoise and the hermit crab. And the tortoise is in the shell, in the garden. This garden, you're in a protected area. It's walled off. And in the wall is the pentacles. It's like generations of ancestors guarding you, having your back. Protect what's yours. The karmics can't take it in this life. That's what I just heard. The karmics can't take it in this life. Protect what's yours. Wow. 4 of Pentacles. This is about... It's funny because it's like squirrels, they bury their nuts and stuff, and then they forget about them. So I don't know. You've got, this is another message, kind of like that fine piece of art message. It's like you've got something, you're sitting on a gold mine, but you forgot about it. That's what, it's a message that's now coming up again. Wow, with the star, the mother pearl at the bottom. This is something you have cultivated your entire life. It takes years to cultivate a mother of pearl. Let's see how long it takes. Google. How long does it take to cultivate a mother of pearl? Up to 7 years. Up to 7 years. But I get like, this is something you've cultivated this your whole life. Here comes the airplane. Good grief. They always come around when I'm live. 4 of Pentacles. And the Star. Let's go. Four of Pentacles. Squirrel. Squirrel. Ah, when I said that, oh my gosh. Shout out to my soul sis out there, Roseanne. If you're watching this after it streams, shout out to you. She'll get that. That's an inside joke when it comes to this crystal. Anyway, inside joke with one of my Libra soul fam. My soul sisters. They say you can never have too much of a good thing, but there comes a time when things are no longer any good, and all you are left with is something that you can no longer use. It is easy to get caught up in the frenzy of always wanting more, but when is enough enough? There is only so much you can enjoy at any given time. The rest is merely taking up space. Daggone Libra, organize. Again. Organize. Or you've got something valuable in, tucked off somewhere. In a corner, in the storage, in the attic. Again, this is a message. You have something valuable. And Spirit's like, look, if you're just going to let it sit, just sell it. It's worth more than you think. I don't know. Or this is just a message. If that doesn't apply, get organized. The art of gathering and hiding is an essential part of the squirrel's daily life. They invest a lot of time and energy in collecting enough food to sustain them during the harsh winter months. Wow. We just talked about that. Well, here in the northern hemisphere, we're entering fall and then winter. And I just spoke about the last 4 months of 2025. 4 of Pentacles. I can't make this stuff up. That is not a coincidence. Spirit is confirming. Lock in. Libra. They invest a lot of time and energy in collecting enough food to sustain them during the harsh winter months. Unfortunately, most of what the squirrel stashes ends up becoming useless as a food source, as these seeds sprout into plants come early spring. The 4 of Pentacles shows us that hard work can and does pay off, and that your financial goals can be achieved if you commit to savings, or pardon the pun, squirrel your money away. Just remember that money itself is nothing more than energy and it needs to flow. Yes, money is currency. They call money currency for a reason. Currency is an energetic force, a current of energy, right? So it literally is. It literally is. There has to be flow. There needs to be a give and take, not just a take and hide. Just as the forgotten nuts become useless to the squirrel, material things that never bring you any joy are not worth having. In business and career, you are seeing the financial results of all you have chased after. But now is not the time to keep chasing. Instead, take some money from your stash and start looking for ways to invest back into your business so it can continue to grow. In family and relationships, now's not the time to be stingy with yourself or others. People know when you are being deliberately cheap, so stop it right now. A little splurging won't hurt you, but stressing yourself out over every penny you have or don't most definitely will. Health and well-being. 2 words. Spa day. You have earned some pampering and your body is in need of it. I was just thinking about massages yesterday. Oh. All of that tension in your muscles needs to be released in a productive, healthy way. Frown lines and worry marks are not only bad for your face, but bad for the acid levels in your stomach. Let go, unwind, and your body and your mind will thank you later. Let go, unwind, and your body and your mind will thank you later, Libra. Okay. And what hidden things have you forgotten about? How do you reward yourself when you achieve your goals? Let's read the star. The star, oyster. I know you see me, even though I am far away. You see me shining from where you are. I hear your thoughts and words from your heart. Sometimes with wishes so big, you are too scared to speak. Yet hear them I do, and send them back to you tenfold. Wishes all coming true. Just so you know that I see you too. Oh my gosh, Libra! This is such blessed energy. Oh my gosh. Tenfold wishes all coming true. Just so you know that I see you too. I really feel like passed over loved ones are guiding these wishes to come true for you, this wish fulfillment, these blessings. I really, really do. And you have been a lighthouse. Please know that, Libra. 148 people in this chat. To my true supporters, Wow, it jumped up quick. 159. To my true supporters, you're a lighthouse to those in your life, a source of stability, light, someone they look towards. You must know that. Someone they look up to, tall like a lighthouse. Truly. Thank you so much, Mr. Owl. Thank you. This says, my mother used to always tell me, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. We've all heard that. At the time, I thought it was just another one of her many limiting beliefs. But as I grew older and lived more life, I began to notice that people would grumble the loudest when what they asked for showed up, as if their wish were just too big of an inconvenience for their daily lives. I have started to see the wisdom of my mother's words. The pearl that glistens inside the oyster was created by an irritation. Yes, this most prized jewel is the end result of the oyster's natural process of keeping itself healthy and infection-free. When the inside of the oyster notices an irritation of some kind, be it sand, a sea bug, or something else, it starts a process of entombing it in a heavy mineral deposit until the threat is neutralized. Woo! It would appear, that was a whole mouthful, it would appear that prizes, wishes, and irritations go hand in hand. Oh, how interesting. The star represents two sides of the wishing process: the wish itself and the price you are willing to pay for having the wish granted. Yes. Most people are only too willing to cast their wishes to the stars, but very few seem to want to deal with the consequences when that wish shows up. This is a bit of a shame, seeing as they asked for it in the first place. So before you go ahead and make your own wish, heed my mother's words. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. I guess it's like more money, more problems type of message there. You know what? It's not more money, more problems. It's more money, different problems. It's really truly that. It's not more money, more problems. It's just different problems. Like, yeah, that part. That part. In business and career, the star is often a symbol of direction. Travelers of the past knew how to read and follow the stars so that they didn't get lost. The energy of the star has landed in your life right now to help you find your way. It's time to make sure you are pointed in the right direction and that where your business is headed is exactly where you want to take it. If you find it is not, look to the stars and chart a new course. Family and relationships. Sometimes wishes come true because other people make them come true. Are you in a position to make someone's wish come true? If so, Now is the time to act and put your plan in motion. It is just as good to be the wish creator as it is to be the wish receiver. So now is your chance to shine and make someone special in your life smile. Health and well-being. The oyster asks, are you really ready to walk the path of health and healing you say you wish to walk? You see, health requires you to pay the price of letting go of unhealthy habits, negative thoughts, and toxic feelings. If you can answer yes from the top of your lungs and feel no resistance, then you are well on your way to a healthy body, mind, and soul. Okay. What is the most irritating thing in your life right now? How can you use it to create your own personal pearl? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I just want to say, just so everybody is aware, if you ever sent a Cash App donation, we are only allowed to respond with one emoji. I can never respond with a sentence like, thank you so much. I appreciate you and your support. I know you're allowed when you send out a donation through Cash App, you guys can send a message with your donation, but I can literally only respond by using one emoji. I don't know why it is that way, but I really felt the need to let you guys know that in case you don't know. Like, I'm not being obnoxious by responding to your donations by only using one emoji. That's literally all I can do. So I just wanted to let that be known because I think it's so bizarre that I can't write out a text, back to people that have sent me messages on Cash App and with a donation. All I can respond with is one freaking emoji. It's very obnoxious. I don't know why it is that way, but I just wanted to let you guys know that's not me being that way. I would write out thank you. You know what I mean? Like how I thank everybody that sends super thanks and super chats. Heather, thank you so much. I do not, you'll have to book a personal reading with me, love. I'm not taking questions in these live streams. But thank you for your donation. But yeah, I felt the need to say that. Just so everybody is aware of that. Okay? All right. Let's use the new Alice in Wonderland deck. Like, I'm so appreciative of anybody that has ever sent donations through my PayPal, through my Cash App, through Super Thanks, through Super Chats. I always like to thank every single person. And I'm just not able to do that through PayPal or Cash App. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's use this new deck. I don't know what the heck's going to come out or how I'm going to read it, but let's see. Alice in Wonderland. Really? The sword. The Vorpal sword. Wow. Okay. This is really giving Ace of Swords energy. Hello? Okay. What the heck is Vorpal? You're using it to discard your creepers. Ooh. This is like you're being asked to cut away any confusion around you or energies that are creeping on you, Libra. Put up your sword in defense against creepers. What the heck is Vorpal? Let me see what that means. Vorpal. The Vorpal sword. Okay. A Vorpal sword is a magical slashing weapon that increases the chance. Oh, snap. Yeah, I can't say that, but oh, woo. Woo. Its hollowed form can't be used in the real world. But its demonic form can be carried by novice wielders. It can nullify resistance. It enhances the wielder's natural abilities, physical, magical, or spiritual. Oh, snap. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh, my battery's going. Hold on. I've got to go get my charger. Ah, hold on. Okay, are you guys still there? Is my chat still moving? Wow, I just looked up at 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 40 seconds. 40, 40. 40, 40. Okay, we're still here. Theodore says that's the Zelda sword. I freaking loved Zelda. I played Zelda growing up. It does look like the Zelda sword. The Mad Hatter's at the bottom. Someone, it's like you've got to use this to cut this energy out. There's someone like they're mad. They're mad about you. They're mad over you. Ooh, a surprise. What the heck? Bottom of the deck. The knight and the Vorpal sword. Take up the sword. Is someone trying to catch you off guard? Yes. Someone's trying to catch you off guard. Tell me more. You really are being asked to take up your freaking Ace of Swords, Libra. Cake and punch. I don't like it. Looks like poison in a bottle. Talking about drink me. Eat me. Watch your food and drinks. Always. Always. Especially if you're not sitting at the bar. Like you're sitting at a table. I'm literally watching the waitress with my drinks bring them to the table. Like, My right ear's ringing. I don't go out either, but anymore, but when I do, I'll be watching. The caterpillar. The caterpillar and the hookah. Oh, this is so interesting. If you guys only knew how interesting this is. Huh. Simplify, Libra. Take action and simplify your life and your surroundings. Organize. I don't know how many times Spirit's gonna freaking tell us. Let's simplify. Vonna Lynn, that's so true. Always bless anything you eat and drink before putting it in your mouth. Yep. Who are you? Alice and the Caterpillar. Again, with the caterpillar at the bottom. I just cut the deck open. Alice. You're Alice in your own making of Wonderland. You are your own main character, Libra. You are the main character. Who are you? The main character. Curiouser and curiouser. With the March hare. He looks wily, doesn't he? He looks wily. Look at his eyes. Holy moly. Curiouser and curiouser with the March hare. You got some wild ones. Curious about you, Libra, that's for sure. Some wily ones. Define wily. Define wily. Wily describes someone who is clever and cunning. Well, that gives the March hare energy. Often in a mischievous or deceptive way, using tricks to achieve their goals. Full of or marked by skill in deception, cunning, or crafty. A wily person is clever at achieving what they want, often through trickery or artful means. Got some wily ones, very curious about your comings and goings, your life, your livelihood. Strange trip. Ooh. Ooh. With the Jabberwock and the Knight. This is giving astral dimension battles. This is for those of you that actually go to battle in the astral realms. If you know, you know. If you have dreams of battling or helping people, things of that nature. You see things out in nature too. You may have caught things like fairies on camera. I have caught things like that on camera a few times when I was out in nature. Things that other people will say like you're tripping. Like you're tripping. Talking flowers. No. Look. Why? You're going to be offered something, a choice. Which way? Eat me cake or drink me bottle. And our birthday is coming up too, Libra. The cake. And the majority of us go out for our birthdays to celebrate. And some, you know, bless. I hope you guys do. I sure, you know, knock on wood. Let me put my evil eye out. I've got plans. Like, hello. This is a big birthday too. This year's a big one. The biggest yet. So, yeah, we've got plans to celebrate. It's something about your birthday. A choice around your birthday. It's like that Two of Swords. Theater. Yeah. Oh! Wow. Welcome back. Welcome back. Reconnection. Love and positive vibes over on the Libraland platform. Yes, please. I'm not transmuting. It is not my responsibility to transmute anyone's pessimism or negativity. So, please. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all. Like, oh, it's exhausting. Ooh, the strange door, mysterious door. Back to the main character, Libra. Alice, you have found the secret door. Or some type of secret is going to be revealed to you. Some type of door of opportunity, okay, is going to be revealed to you. This is giving secret, occult energy again with the mystery door, the mysterious door. Wow. What the heck? Look at the bottom. Alice, the drink me bottle, and the eat me cake. And why is the eat me cake by this big pillar? The heck? Pillar. I'm telling you, this is a big birthday for some of us. It's something about pillar, like a pillar year, a pillar. Pillars are symbols of strength. Do you know how much strength you've had to make it in this life, this far, Libra? Like, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Anything else? The Cheshire Cat. Oh, who are these characters? So the Cheshire Cat is here with the walrus and the carpenter. The carpenter is like a spirit guide. The walrus is like a teacher. The Cheshire Cat, doesn't he speak in like riddles? He's got wily eyes too. Like, man, his eyes. You see how the carpenter is just watching very intently. The walrus. Wow. The walrus and the carpenter. Oop, there's the hair right behind him. Okay. The Walrus and the Carpenter apparently is a poem from Through the Looking Glass that explores themes of deception, entitlement, and the abuse of power. No way, Sway. Listen to what comes next. How? How, Sway? How? As a predatory walrus and carpenter lure innocent oysters to a secluded beach and eat them. How, Sway? How, Sway? The star, the mother of pearl, the oyster. It's right here in a totally different deck. Oh my gosh. This is freaking nuts. What are the odds? Please, somebody tell me, what are the odds? What are the odds? 1 in a billion? 1 in a million? There is no odds. It's spirit. This happens all the time in our readings, and it gives me wild confirmation that I am right on track. Reading for you all, Libra. Holy-ish. What? What? The core elements and themes are deception and trickery. The central theme is how the walrus and the carpenter deceptively lure the naive and innocent oysters. I'm getting emotional with promises of a pleasant walk or a pleasant talk. Oh, heck no. Don't go. Heck no, we won't go. Heck no, we won't go. Don't go, Libra. Somebody is trying to lure you away. Someone is trying to lure you, whisk you away. Oh my gosh, confirmation, my freaking birthday on the time. This is so weird. This is so weird. I can't get over the odds of the whole story with the oyster and what the beep. What? So, the significance here, the ending's significance. The poem's chilling ending, where the walrus and carpenter devour the oysters, serves to highlight the horrifying reality of the deception. Oh my gosh. I think I need to watch Alice in Wonderland again. Oh, I just saw an orb fly in front of me, not on the camera, literally in front of my face. The contrast between the lighthearted, rhyming tone and the brutal consumption underscores the horror and highlights the dangers of succumbing to deception, even in a world designed for imagination and delight. Yo, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Listen, someone is trying to be fantastical. Promise big things to you, Libra. It's deception. I just heard fantastical. Oh, no. They think you're naive. Oh, no. And this has taken so long for you to become this mother of pearl. Like, it's taken your whole life to do this and become this. So please be aware of the walrus and the carpenter, whoever they are out there. All my reads are for entertainment purposes only. But with that being said, beware of the walrus and the carpenter. It's exhausting. But what are the odds? What are the odds? The star, the oyster, the story of the walrus and the carpenter luring the oysters to their demise. What are the odds? I'm like, all right, Libraland. I've been live for over 2 hours. Busy Monday. I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream here. I think I've said enough. We got the message, right? I think we got the message. I will be opening up my September calendar ASAP. I'll let you guys know. I'll post on my community board as soon as I open up my September calendar for personal readings. Shout out to everybody that has booked with me in the past. I look forward to reading for you. Shout out to anybody that is ready to book your first reading with me. It's getting ready to be our season, Libra. Let's go. I offer 15-minute reads, 30-minute reads via Zoom. Just download the Zoom app for free, and this is how I give you your reading, just like this live stream. You see the table, you see the cards, and we talk one-on-one. You can only book with me using my Calendly link. It's in the description box, and like I said, I'll post it on my community board when my September calendar is live. If you'd like to send any donations, you know where the links are in the description box. Bless you, each and every one of you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm forever grateful. You help my daughter and I so much with those donations and the channel. Seriously. Thank you to the super thanks. Thank you to my members. Thank you to those that gift memberships. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to those that hype me up. Give all my readings thumbs up. Comment supportive, kind comments to not only me, but to each other. We're there for each other. This is Libra land. All right, soul fam and friends. Stay balanced. Stay blessed. I'll talk to you guys later. That was so nuts with the oysters, man. I'm just done. I'm still over here like, whoa, what? Okay, peace. Like, what?